thinking, I want to thank you. Your film was great. I want to say that. But I was thinking that we don't realize the condition of the children. You see, the children came because they belonged to the state, and nobody got it. We sent back a young because his father wanted him, because we still did not know the fact that, yes, his father had the right for him according to the way we live here. But he was going back because he belonged to the state. And after so many years, after all of us going through this, people didn't know that. And the president said, no, really, they just thought he belonged to his father. And there's different circumstances in which children live. And as you see the ones from India, this is the reason why we came. And what are we doing to teach this concept? The ones from Mexico, why are they here? Their parents are illegal. They're different issues. They're not all the same, but we need to either, I don't know what we could do so that we would know that the situation in which children and the reason why they come.
I'll just come back to you, sir. We just have a gentleman from the Jim. Do you mind giving the microphone there?
My name is Wilfredo Garcia. I am also Puerto Rican. There are three things that I would like to address. Number one, do we put a closure to what has happened to Orals? The answer to that is no. I agree with the lady. We need to be data-like in order to teach the people, especially the governments of different countries, how to treat their own people, and how tyrant and a regime can be, and how bad it can be, like it is the regime in Cuba today, communism. Number two, you asked my brother, what would he do in a case like our parents were put on? He hopes he never have to do that. I can tell you from my own experience and my own feelings that I will never turn my kids loose. The movie brought a lot of things, brought back a lot of memories. I was crying over here. Number one, it was a fishbowl, which the movie doesn't tell what it was. The fishbowl is when you see the parents of the kids on the other side of that glass, and you are on this side of the glass, leaving. And the parents, you can tell, they are crying. And my brother and I, we have to keep quiet. We have to be strong. It says not to let the people, not to let my parents know that we were scared. That van, we rode in that van. And I remember that going into Matecumbe, when they told me, you get off, and my brother had to stay in that van. And it was the same thing that is in the movie. My parents told me, you take care of it. So I said, yes, we said, don't be separated. We actually ended up separated for 3 years, like he said. We were one of the lucky ones. He went to live with my aunts, my uncle, and my grandmother. I went to live with one of my cousins. I had to travel for 2 years, working in the carnivals. Something that nobody over here would like ever to do that, but I had that experience, and we were lucky. There were other people. I remember one lady in one of our reunions a couple of years ago. That lady was actually sexually abused every single night in the foster home where she was. And you know what they gave her? They gave her a little teddy bear, and she kept him home. That's what she said when she was actually interviewed. Like my brother said, every time we get a new one, we go through it. There are a lot of things that people do not know of what we went through. And a lot of us that really got hurt. I have one of my friends also that he doesn't even remember the years that he spent away from his parents, because he had to actually plug it out completely of his mind in order to be able to survive, to live. I remember many nights that I cried myself to sleep. I was 15, 16 years old. I was working like anybody else, but I cried every night because my parents were there and I was here, and he was over there. And I didn't know if we were ever able to see our parents again. Essentially, we did. And we became good citizens, and we assimilated into the culture, and we have been very lucky in what we have done. That's it. Thank you. Appreciate it.